Hi, this is Kevin from Christ Connection with a short video to encourage you today. I got a message from a young lady the other day that said, I've kind of been struggling with prayer in general, and in the past when it would be a prayer time when I would be moved to tears and I could feel the presence of God, but lately it's just not happening when I pray. Am I doing something wrong? Should I always feel something when I pray, or is it normal to feel sometimes and not? I think that's a great question because emotions are a part of our life, and so dealing with this will help us think through our prayer life and our experiences with God in general. First, let me give you a couple resources if you want to dig a little deeper on the subject. First of all, I did a video before about emotion and prayer, entitled Emotion and Prayer. That would be a great place to look at kind of the broader picture of bringing our emotions to our prayer life. And the other, I did a post that said, was what to do when God seems silent. And that gives kind of some practical things to do if it's a silence issue from God that you can dig deeper on. But just talking about our emotions in our prayer time, we give you some just some practical thoughts with this. First of all, our emotions should be part of our prayer time and should be engaged in our prayer time. Jesus said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your strength, with all of your might." So that would imply that our emotions are engaged in our relationship with God. And so at times, we will feel something. There will be emotions that should be felt at different points in time. That should be normal, that would be healthy. But broadening it back to God invites us into relationship. He uses all that kind of language in the Bible, father and a bride. And let me use the bride as an example. I've been married for almost 20 years now, and in my relationship with my wife, there are times when emotions are high, and there are times when emotions are low. There's the normal ebb and flow of life that happens with in any relationship. The same is true of our relationship with God. As we go through seasons of life, there are times when there are high emotional experiences, and there's times when there are low, not a lot of emotion. It can be just a season of life thing. That doesn't mean that my relationship with my wife is out of whack. That just means that life is happening and the flow of emotions is like that. If we had high emotions all the time, that wouldn't be healthy. The same is true of our relationship with God. There's an ebbs and flows as we go through our days. Yes, if you go for a long period of time where you're not experiencing the presence of God in your emotions, that is a time to check your heart and make sure there's nothing blocking you as you pursue God. In my relationship with my wife, if there's over a period of time, there's the emotions are kind of, you check your heart. Did I do something? Now God didn't do anything, so you can say that with certainty. If there's something wrong, it's with me. Where do I need to check that and see if there's, and if not, then maybe it's a season of life. Or maybe, here's another thought. God doesn't want us to be addicted to our emotions in prayer. He wants us to pursue Him and go after Him, emotions or not. One of my mentors from afar said the primary motive for prayer is that God is worthy to be sought, and that has nothing to do with our emotions. That has to do with who He is, and we go after Him because of that. And so God's not going to let us be addicted to that emotional experience because we have to pursue Him on all different seasons and all different times of our life. And so we go after Him because He's worthy to be sought. So hopefully that encourages you. First of all, maybe it's just a season of life that you're in, and it's going to be the ups and downs of our emotional experience with God. Yes, maybe you would check your emotions and that sin that you're in your heart, or some other issue in your heart is dealt with, all of a sudden the emotions come back. Or maybe God just is worthy to be sought, and it doesn't matter what our emotional experience is at that point, we still go after Him. We still pursue Him because He is worthy. And in that, we know that if we seek Him, we'll find Him. So hopefully that's an encouragement for you today. God bless you. If you're watching this anywhere other than our website, I encourage you to go to enjoyingprayer.com. We're all sorts of resources there to help you with your prayer life. Again, it's Kevin Senapatiratne from Christ Connection. God bless you.